everyone! Welcome back to class, welcome back to class, welcome back to class. Don't be a pain in the ass, be vegan, yeah. Be vegan, everyone, be vegan. This is my tofu hunting shirt. This is my tofu hunting shirt. I don't have a rhyme. I'm just singing whatever randomly. Okay, today we're going to be looking at a video. This guy's name is Papa Gut. And he's looking at a situation regarding Joe Robe. Now, do you remember Joe Roby? Joe Roby and I, or Joe Robe and I on TikTok, we were like, I was trying to get him to be vegan, and he was just kept being a real jerk and just keep on eating animals and in front of me, and he had like 4 million followers, and he was just a terrible person. Anyways, he got kicked off of TikTok at one point, and I wrote to TikTok and I said, hey, you shouldn't be kicking this guy off, because I really don't believe that you should kick somebody off just because they have different opinions from myself. I don't believe in that. I believe that, he's over there, he can have his opinions and talk about whatever. I can be over here and just, we can have a banter back and forth and talk about what's really going on. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So when he was back on the app, I was like, okay, great, but he never said thanks a lot for sticking up for me or anything like that. But anyway, and then when I was kicked down off the app, I didn't hear get any help from him, but whatever. So now apparently there's these allegations that he's being really inappropriate with some teenage boys, and I know he's a religious guy. He made a point of telling me that he's a religious man. He's Lutheran, and of course I went ding, hello, oh no, bells, warning bells, because when somebody tells me that they're religious, I go back to thinking about the religious people that I know about, and the fanatical religious people who steal, who keep eating animals, even though the Bible and all kinds of books say thou shalt not kill, and be a good person and follow the golden rule. Many religious people that I know are messed up in the head. Their heart is all fucked up too. And so when I hear that somebody's religious, I get very nervous. And from what I understand, Papa Gut kind of feels the same way. And what we've heard about the Catholic priests and the type of things that they have covered up. So let's just see what Papa Gut has to say. Apparently Papa Gut has made a video about myself and Joe Robe like 10 months ago, but I didn't even know who he was. I still don't really know who he is. I don't know if he's a nice guy. I don't know if he's a jerk, but let's listen.
Predatory action.
I'm just starting randomly in the middle because I just kind of quickly went through the beginning and realized it wasn't really picking up.
Of some of their, we'll say, employees, for lack of a better term. And so you have a bunch of kids that he's working with that he could potentially be harming, that we don't even know about. This is really bad.
Oh, okay. I kind of agree with you. It's sounding a bit weird. I don't like the sounds of that. Apparently, he's working at a church has access to kids, and he has also sent some nude pictures or something. But is it really true? Papa Gut, is it true? Come on. We don't want to be spreading rumors about somebody, even if we really don't like the guy. I don't know, maybe you hate me more than you hate him, but we got to be careful. It would be awful to accuse somebody of something that they didn't do. So apparently there's pictures, but is it really him? No.
This is really bad. This is very upsetting. And, this is probably the most upset that I've been on any of these things. The Gemini official, this somehow... This matches how upset I was with the Gemini official situation. But
okay, I don't know what he's talking about with that. But anyway, he's talking about, I'm going to fast forward a bit, he's talking about the church that John Robert Bell works at, Joe Roby or Joe Robe. And apparently he wants us to call this number or write and ask about John Robert Bell. I don't know, should we do it?
Give me 2 seconds here. Oh, let me do that.
Maybe I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, let's see. What happens if we try to call and ask about John Robert Bell? Let's call.
So
the number.
Just a reminder, this is what this is. Now, let's get into the allegations of the
701
kid. So
232.
Jesus Christ, it just always keeps to get worse.
8521. Okay. Let's pause this and let's call. Let's see if they're going to answer.
Thank you for calling St. John Lutheran Church in Fargo. The church office will be open and staffed on Mondays from 11 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Please note that the staff will be meeting for planning purposes before 11 o'clock a.m. on Mondays. During this time, please leave us a voicemail, and we'll get back to you. Other weekdays, staff will be working remotely and will be available by phone and email.
Okay.
To message with the receptionist, please press 9.
Okay.
For worship time, press recording.
Hello, I am That Vegan Teacher from TikTok and YouTube, and I would like to talk to John Robert Bell. I would like to ask him a few questions about the allegations that are going on right now. So can you please send him a message and say that That Vegan Teacher from YouTube and from TikTok has called, and I would like to talk to him. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now. Don't forget, be vegan from now on. All right. So we'll see. Well, I wonder if they'll call back. I wonder if John Robert Bell will call me back. Wouldn't that be great? If we could just finally settle our differences and he could finally be vegan. But I don't know. It sounds like he's a bit far gone. You know, he plays the flute. And, you know, I like writing songs. Way back in the time, I said, you know, maybe we could play some music together one day. Because, you know, he was like this ethics type teacher over there on TikTok. But then he went just a bit over the top and just kind of a bit creepy. Ugh.
Yeah, that should be fun. That should be good. Okay, so I got some messages here from the alleged 14-year-old. And let's see if these are any different. Okay, this is the second one. This is the first message.
Okay, I'm turning up the
so
volume.
as you can see at the top here, this is a screenshot Joe Rob sent. I do have the screenshot. I will be showing you guys. I'm just going to have to censor it. But let me read through this. This goes to a particular content creator who actually their video blew up more than anybody else's, you know, thankfully, and I believe has been like probably
this video will be about one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever.
Probably like one of the biggest reasons why Joe Rob is getting, you know, taken at like this. Look at this, has a lot of views, and this is fantastic, honestly. 2.2 million.
Who's this guy?
Because one of the things I was afraid of was that it wasn't going to blow up.
DY
and awareness wasn't going to be raised, and thankfully we have this video here. And so this is the guy here. This is who sent me these screenshots. Because somebody sent this to them. And this is what it says. Hey, I saw your video and I thought I should come out and say my experience. I ran a small fan account for Joe Rob on Instagram, and he even at one point followed me. I slid up on his stories from time to time, and he eventually asked me for my Snapchat. I was so excited because he told me no one else had his Snapchat, and it made me promise to not give it to anyone or to not tell anyone that what we talk about. Well, that's really fucked up. Because not only did he lie and say that nobody else has a Snapchat, despite the fact that he seemed to have a ton of people on his Snapchat, but he also said don't lie about it. This is a very, very important situation here. This is something that's very, very important to talk about, because this shows that he has absolutely no problem leveraging his power as anything. This is as a content creator here, but he has no problem leveraging his power.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound good.
His position of power to get people to not talk. And this is what scares me about him working for a church. Everything was fine for a while, but conversations got really weird, and he sent me a lot of dirtier pictures. After he sent me the first, he would just snap me every day showing me his dick, even when we would have normal conversation. He said he would handcuff me to his bed, and I asked if I was a bottom. Luckily, because I'm not as naive as a lot of people my age, I immediately started screenshotting most of these pictures without
God, this sounds so bad.
Without him knowing, using a hack. I'm assuming this was back when you could do that on Snapchat. I was also 14 at the time. He didn't even bother to ask how old I was or for any form of identification. This is also very important. I know a lot of younger people who may be watching this can fall for the excuse of, well, I don't know the age.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird though. You know, I have some teaching assistants on my site, and I ask their ages sometimes because I want to check, you know, if they're too young, or if, you know, because I teach different ways to different people. If I'm talking to a 12-year-old, I will say things in a different way, and more, you know, more simply or whatever, versus if I'm talking to, you know, an 80-year-old who has all kinds of life experience, that's what teachers do. But when I was asking people's ages, you're saying that we should ask people's ages, right, to make sure that they're of age or whatever. You know, first of all, people lie all the time, and second of all, people think that's creepy in and of itself if you just ask the age, even if you're doing it to protect the child and to protect yourself. So it's really a difficult world we live in. You really can't win.
You can fall for that excuse when you're like 20 years old trying to eyeball how old somebody is, and you mistakenly talk to somebody who's like 16 or even 15, which is still disgusting, but you're still a dumb kid. When you're 27 years old, you don't get the I didn't ask the age excuse. It's the first question that you ask, and especially as a large content creator, you have to ask. And if somebody looks even remotely young, you have to ask for identification. It is absolutely imperative. And Joe Rogan simply didn't. The only reason you don't ask for identification is if you don't want to know somebody's age. That's the only reason you don't ask for age. You always ask for age. You should be doing...
I kind of tend to agree with you, but we live in a really weird world. Also, like, I tell people my age. I'm 56, but a lot of people don't necessarily want to tell their age for whatever reason. So, but I understand what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you. I don't know what to make of this Joe Rogan guy. I don't know.
Doing it regardless. And if somebody says no, that's a red flag to not engage with them. Of course, he didn't ask for the age, though. Now, I'm going to assume, because Joe Rogan seems to be incredibly manipulative and methodical, that Joe Rogan intentionally didn't ask for age so that he felt he had plausible deniability. And this is a very interesting thing somebody said in chat. Most groomers make it so that people they're grooming feel special or mature, and that's exactly what he's doing. And I couldn't agree with you more. But he would call me a baby a lot and would try to force... I don't know what the rest is, but anyway, we talked about it a lot. Everything was fine for a while, but conversations got really weird. And he called baby a lot, so apparently he has some kind of a fetish for talking to young people. Everything was fine for a while.
It's
well, it also
so weird. Like,
it also
call
kind
him
of
a baby, like meaning like, hey babe, how's it going, like that, or just like, oh, you're just a baby, like, ugh. Oh God, John Robert Bell, oh, what are you doing? I don't know. We live in such... I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if I should keep listening. Like, we don't know if anything is true anymore. So many lies are spoken about people. Like, what if somebody did the same thing about this guy, Papa Gut? You know, so anybody at any time could just say anything. People don't have any morals anymore. And, like, I'm going to take this back to the animals. If you think that you're a good person, let me ask you this. How can you be a good person if you pay somebody with money out of your own pocket to hurt somebody? And I'm not talking about just, I'm going to say just, you know, what's going on here is not right. And look, Papa Gut gets it. It's not right. This whole grooming thing, all this weirdness and sending these naked pictures, like, it's all just messed up. It's so messed up. Like, we have so much more to do in life. People have too much time on their hands. What we should be doing is saving the innocent. Now, if you consider yourself to be a good person, this includes you, Papa Gut, and it includes John Robert Bell. If you both think that you're a good people, how can you justify paying somebody to hold down a male, a bull, and then touch their private parts and rub them so that the sperm comes out? And that is rape. That is bestiality. That's messed up. And then taking that and pinning down a female and inserting it into her, that is rape. It's sexual assault. It is messed up. And then when you're doing that for the sole purpose, you're not doing it like to save somebody's life. It's not like an operation to help them feel better. You're doing it to manipulate them. Papa Gut, here you are judging John Robert Bell. Come on, man. Come on, you can do better than that. You can't sit there and just judge somebody else when you are right now, after this show, probably going to go to your fridge and take out the dead body of a baby cow that died. Maybe it's some veal. baby boy cows are killed in the dairy industry and turned into veal for sandwiches because they'll never be able to give milk. See, mother cows only give milk when they're pregnant, and when they're lactating, that milk belongs to their babies, whether they're female or male. But what we do is we take them both away so that humans can steal the milk. Papa Gut, you're judging John Robert Bell, and both of you, as far as I'm concerned, are both not okay. You put this stuff, this milk, this precious milk that belongs to these baby cows, you take it from the mother. You steal from her, and then you turn it into cheese and put that all over your pizzas. Why? Because you have no self-control. John Robert Bell, he doesn't seem to have much self-control, right? You agree with me? It's messed up. So come on. You see, in a vegan world, these things wouldn't happen. We would raise kids at a young age to be kinder, to not be speciesist, to not manipulate others, to be just understand what it's like to have empathy, compassion, to be able to feel what it feels like to be the other. And that's what's missing in our school system. And that's what's missing in all of these social media platforms. We need to talk about kindness more. And we need to be morally consistent. So I'm not going to listen to any more of this. I'm going to wait to see what happens. As far as I'm concerned, innocent until proven guilty. That's what I think. I know for a fact that both of you eat animals. As far as I'm concerned, you are both guilty on that front. I want you to watch a short documentary. It's only 6 minutes long, called don'twatch.org. Maybe I can write it somewhere here. It's called don'twatch.org. All right? Let me see if I have it. Do I have a better paper? Let me see. Can you see these actually? I don't know if you could see these with my green screen. Can you see that? Look at that. Why love one but eat the other? Papa Gut. I don't like to call you Papa, but you know, look at that. Think about it honestly. All right? Well, you're sitting there in judgment of John Robert Bell. I'm kind of sort of sitting in judgment of him too. I think he's creepy, okay? But, you know? Okay, so it's called Don't Watch. Don't Watch. Do you remember? Don't Watch. .org. Okay? Org. I want you to watch it. Don'twatch.org. Okay? See that? Don'twatch.org. Go and watch that. It's only 6 minutes long. I want you to do it. Okay, and then I want you to join me. I want you to start becoming vegan. Also, go to a site. Okay, I'm going to write another site. This is a recipe site that I know they say they are vegan on there. So they are ethical vegans, I hope. But I know that all the recipes are vegan and they're fun to watch. There are these videos that are really fast and upbeat, and that's called Bosch.tv. Okay, go and check that out for recipes. This is what you do when you decide you want to be vegan. This is how you figure out what goes on and why you should be vegan. All right, thank you so much for watching. Coming up on the screen are going to be a whole bunch of other videos. I want you to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to my Instagram, this is it. That's my Instagram. No dots, no underscores, just That Vegan Teacher Miss KADIE. I'm not there that often, honestly, but you know, go and subscribe. And subscribe for sure here, That Vegan Teacher on YouTube, and click on the videos that you're going to see on the screen. Be curious, have a look around, and Papa Gut, I really want you to do this. All right, buddy? Oh God, I can't believe I'm not even gonna get my hopes up. You know, you're probably just a jerk like he was. You know, I tried really, really hard to help him to become vegan, to watch the documentaries. But Papa Gut, you know, I saw what you did when you were watching what happened to the baby chicks as they went down the blender. I saw it. I saw your heart. You can't hide it from me. I know you felt something. So come on. You know, I will help you. Can you just say, look, vegan teacher convinced me that I should try to become vegan. I should go on that path. And so if you just stick with me, Papa Gut, I will show you the documentaries one at a time, slowly. All right, and I will help you to look at all the different foods in your fridge and slowly say goodbye to them, but replace them with other amazing things. You will feel so good. You will be healthy, and you will feel so good. You won't feel like a hypocrite. And I know I saw inside of you something that was good, but you said, oh, I'm going to have to push that down and bury that feeling because I want to eat a burger. Like, oh, God, is that really, really who you want to be? Come on. Anyway, I'm not going to get my hopes up because I've already done that far too many times with grown men who have disappointed and been unable to stick to what they're supposed to do. My sleeves are going down here. I gotta still show you my muscles. Big muscles. Look at that. I never work out ever. Anyway, all right, guys. So thanks for being here. Subscribe. Be curious. Hit the notification bell. Bing! Where's my bell? Here. Hit the notification bell and you will never go to hell. Ding! I'm never going to go to hell anyway, because hell doesn't exist. Except for right here on earth for the animals who are living through the absolute holocaust, suffering every single second of the day. Okay, I'm not going to go on. Bye for now, guys. See you in the next video.